a very good morning. It's just past 8 this Monday morning and we're back again with all the news and breakfast news. I am Nancy Kohli and over the next 1 hour we'll get you news from across the nation, international, sports and business updates. But first a look at the headlines. Counting begins for elections to 81-seat Jharkhand Assembly, results expected by midday today. Prime Minister Modi allays all fears about the CAA and the NRC, says no Indian citizen irrespective of faith needs to be afraid of the CAA. On NRC, Prime Minister Modi says it has only been implementation in Assam, no proposal to extend it throughout the country. '66 National Film Awards will be presented today in New Delhi. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu to give away the awards. 9 people killed and 10 others injured as fire erupts in a cloth godown in North Delhi's Kirari area. The fire has been brought under control. Ashraf Ghani is set to return for the second term as Afghanistan president. Preliminary results show Ghani taking a narrow lead over his nearest rival, Abdullah Abdullah. In cricket, India beat West Indies in the third ODI by 4 wickets to win the 3-match series 2-1 at Kaptak. The men in blue chased the target of 316 for the loss of 6 wickets in 48.4 overs. And we first bring you news on Jharkhand Janadesh, the counting of which has begun. The counting of votes for Jharkhand Assembly seats has begun a short while back, and the postal ballots are being counted first, followed by the votes of the electronic voting machines. The polling for the 81-member state assembly took place in 5 phases between 30th November and 20th December. Now, the most prominent candidates in the elections are Chief Minister Raghubar Das, his predecessor Hemant Soren, All Jharkhand Students Union Party President Sudesh Mahato, and the Jharkhand Vikas Morcha's Babulal Marandi. The state of Jharkhand, consisting of 24 districts, has a total of 81 assembly seats, while there are 44 general seats. 28 seats are reserved for scheduled tribes and 9 are reserved for the scheduled castes. In the 2014 assembly elections, the BJP had won 37 seats, while the All Jharkhand Students Union had bagged 5. In fact, these graphics are up for you, telling you more about the voting percentage. And yes, there you have it, the 2014 election results, the party and the seats as well, where the BJP had 137, followed by JMM, the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha 19, Congress 6, the JVM 8 and AJSU 5. Let's go across now to our correspondents there in Jharkhand. Let's first go across now to Kumar Alok, who is joining us from Ranchi. Kumar, the counting has begun for the Jharkhand Assembly elections. What are you picking up as far as initial trends are concerned?
देखिए, इनिशियल ट्रेंड जो अभी आ रहे हैं रांची से, खासकर झारखंड से जो आ रहा है, उसमें जेएमएम और कांग्रेस जो गठबंधन है, महागठबंधन है, वो बढ़त बनाए हुए है और बीजेपी 6 सीटों पे आगे है, जबकि कांग्रेस जेएमएम प्लस जो है वो 14 सीटों पे आगे चल रही है। लेकिन ये सब पोस्टल बैलेट के रुझान है। असली जो रुझान होगा वो 9:30 बजे के बाद या 9:15 बजे के बाद आना शुरू होगा। पोस्टल बैलेट पे हम एतवार करके हम नहीं कह सकते हैं कि यही सही नतीजा है। हमें इंतजार करना पड़ेगा 1 घंटा कम से कम और उसके बाद सही तस्वीर सामने आ सकेगी। लेकिन जिस तरीके से समर्थकों की अगर हम बात करें तो यहाँ पर काउंटिंग सेंटर में जितने भी पार्टी के समर्थक हैं, चाहे वो महागठबंधन के कार्यकर्ता हैं, चाहे वो बीजेपी के कार्यकर्ता हैं, चाहे वो आजसू के कार्यकर्ता हैं, ये तीनों चारों जो पार्टियां हैं जो चुनाव लड़ रही है सब अपने अपने उत्साह से लवरेज हैं और उनका कहना है कि हमारी पार्टी ही जीत रही है। तो अब देखना ये होगा कि 9 साढ़े 9 बजे के बाद क्लियर ट्रेंड आना शुरू होगा, तब हम जाकर किसी निष्कर्ष पर पहुंच सकते हैं।
Okay. So it's around 9, 9:30 that clear trend will start emerging, and of course the postal ballots are being counted first, followed by the electronic voting machines that will be brought in. We are given, of course, we are understanding that all the parties are exuding confidence about their win in the elections today, the counting of which has begun, counting taking place across all 24 districts. And what inputs are you getting from different parties, that the stakeholders concerned in these elections? What are you hearing as far as their confidence is concerned about the results today?
देखिए, एग्जिट पोल जो आया है, एग्जिट पोल के जो नतीजे आए हैं और उसमें ये दर्शाया गया है कि अधिकतर जो एग्जिट चैनल्स ने जो किया है उसमें कहा गया है कि त्रिशंकु विधानसभा बनने की संभावना है, यानी किसी भी पार्टी को मेजोरिटी नहीं मिलने वाला है। तो ये इस ट्रेंड को देख करके सारी राजनीतिक दलों ने अपना होमवर्क करना शुरू कर दिया, यानी प्लान ए, प्लान बी, प्लान सी जो भी होता है, चाहे वो भाजपा की ओर से हो रहा है, चाहे वो महागठबंधन की ओर से हो रहा है। आपका एक बयान भी आया था, लालू यादव का बयान आया था परसों कि अपने अपने विधायकों को महागठबंधन बचा के रखे, नहीं तो प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट होगा पॉलिटिकली। तो सबको ये डर है कि कहीं पाला बदल का खेल न शुरू हो, क्योंकि झारखंड में ये खेल पुराना रहा है। आप देखें कि 19 वर्षों का जो झारखंड हुआ है उसमें एकमात्र रघुवर दास की ही सरकार रही है जिसने पूरा टर्म किया है, पूरा टर्म अपना किया है 2014 से लेकर 19 तक। बाकी की जो भी सरकारें रही हैं झारखंड के जन्म से लेकर के तमाम अस्थिर सरकारें रही हैं और हॉर्स ट्रेडिंग यहाँ पर पुराना यहाँ का ये नियति रहा है। तो ये अपने अपने विधायकों को बचाना बड़ा मुश्किल होगा। तमाम जो राजनीतिक दल हैं उनको अब किंग मेकर की भूमिका में कौन आता है, जैसे कि आपने देखा कि हरियाणा में दुष्यंत चौटाला किंग मेकर बन के उभरे और उप मुख्यमंत्री बने। तो वही हाल यहाँ पर आजसू की ओर से बनने की कोशिश की जा रही है। सुदेश महतो चाहेंगे कि अगर वो 8-9 सीट जीत के आते हैं तो निश्चित रूप से सौदेबाजी होगी। तो वो कैसी सौदेबाजी होगी, क्या होगा, इन सब पर विराम लग जाएगा 10 बजे के बाद, जब क्लियर ट्रेंड आने शुरू हो जाएंगे।
Okay. All right, Kumal or Alok, request you to please continue being with us. Let's go across now to correspondent Anuj Yadav, who's joining us from the BJP headquarters in Ranchi. Anuj, what inputs are you getting in from there? Any state leaders who have come there to the headquarters this morning? Important day there for the state leaders of Jharkhand, the BJP and the Congress as well, and other parties as well. What feelers, what inputs are you getting in from there, the BJP headquarters? A lot of movements must be happening there.
देखिए, जिस तरीके से नैन्सी अभी रुझान आने शुरू हुए हैं उसी तरीके से बीजेपी दफ्तर का भी अभी ताला यहाँ पर खुला है। कोई बहुत बड़ा नेता या पदाधिकारी तो यहाँ पर नहीं आए हैं, लेकिन हाँ कुछ कार्यकर्ता जरूर आए हैं। और एग्जिट पोल ने जिस तरीके से एक पिक्चर पेश की है उसके बाद से सभी लोगों की जो है धड़कनें बढ़ी हुई हैं, चाहे वो जेएमएम के लोग हों, कांग्रेस के लोग हों, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोग हों। क्योंकि जेएमएम की भले ही एग्जिट पोल में बढ़त दिखाई गई हो, लेकिन कार्यकर्ता अभी जेएमएम के दफ्तर पे भी नहीं पहुंचे हैं। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के यहाँ भी बहुत ज्यादा भी लोग नहीं पहुंचे हैं। 1 घंटे के अंदर जैसे ही तस्वीर साफ होगी, जिस पार्टी को ज्यादा बढ़त मिलेगी निश्चित तौर पर वहां रौनक बढ़ती हुई जरूर आएगी। लेकिन हाँ, जिस तरीके से भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने 65 पार का नारा दिया था उसके बाद से उन्हें उम्मीद है, और जिस तरीके से लगातार यहाँ पर प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने रैलियां की थी, डबल इंजन की सरकार बनाने का आह्वान किया था, लोगों की उम्मीद है कि एग्जिट पोल जो है शायद एग्जैक्ट साबित नहीं होंगे, तस्वीर बदल भी सकती है। और 1 घंटे के बाद ही मुझे लगता है जब तस्वीर साफ होने लगेगी तो बीजेपी दफ्तर पर या दूसरे दफ्तरों पर रौनक बढ़ेगी। नैन्सी,
ओके। All right, Anuj, request you to please continue being with us. Meanwhile, let's also get a reaction from the Congress headquarters here in the national capital, Delhi, where Ajay Vikram Singh is joining us from. Ajay, same question to you. What inputs are you getting there from the Congress headquarters? Are they confident of the win? Are they looking forward to the result today? The leaders there must have all gathered there since morning today. What movements, what inputs, what feelers are you picking up there from the party headquarters?
देखिए नैन्सी, कांग्रेस की अगर हम बात करें तो इस बार कांग्रेस झारखंड में अपनी जीत के लिए आश्वस्त है, उसका गठबंधन जीतेगा। उसके कांग्रेस के नेता साफ तौर पर ये बात कह रहे हैं, लेकिन अभी जब तक रिजल्ट नहीं आ जाते तब तक कोई बयान देने से बच रहे हैं। अभी कांग्रेस दफ्तर में कोई सेलिब्रेशन जैसा माहौल नहीं है, अभी कोई नेता भी यहाँ पर नहीं पहुंचे हैं, कुछ 1-2 चिटपुट नेता पहुंचे हैं। उस लिहाज से अभी वो इंतजार जरूर कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि एग्जिट पोल के नतीजे अक्सर होता रहा है कि वो पलट गए हैं, इसलिए जब तक 9:30 बजे तक वो देखेंगे और उसके बाद जो स्थितियां होंगी उसके बाद बयान आने शुरू होंगे। लेकिन जिस तरह से चुनाव हुआ, चुनाव को जिस तरह से कैंपेन किया गया, उस लिहाज से जो ग्राउंड रिपोर्ट कांग्रेस की है वो इस बात के लिए आश्वस्त है कि इस बार उनको जीत हासिल होगी, उनके गठबंधन को जीत हासिल होगी। उसमें बहुत से फैक्टर्स हैं। सबसे बड़ा फैक्टर ये है कि कांग्रेस और जेएमएम ने इस बार कोशिश की थी कि वहां के जो चुनाव हैं वो स्थानीय मुद्दों पर लड़े जाएं और स्थानीय मुद्दों के इर्द गिर्द ही उसको रखने की कोशिश की जाए, क्योंकि जो राष्ट्रीय मुद्दे हैं अगर वो जब किसी भी चुनाव में आ जाते हैं तो निश्चित तौर पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी का जो शीर्ष नेतृत्व है, खासतौर से प्रधानमंत्री मोदी की जब उपस्थिति और उनके मुकाबले जब कोई चुनाव होता है तो जो हार का प्रतिशत है वो काफी खराब हो जाता है। ये पुराना अनुभव रहा है कांग्रेस का, ये काफी कोशिश की गई। दूसरी बात, जो वहां के स्थानीय समीकरण है, जिस तरह से वहां पर जेएमएम ने कोशिश की, हेमंत सोरेन ने जिस तरह से आदिवासियों का आंदोलन किया, जो छोटा नागपुर टेनेंसी एक्ट है उसको लेकर जिस तरह से आंदोलन किया, वो काफी वहां पर उम्मीद है कि उससे उनको फायदा मिलने वाला है आदिवासियों के आंदोलन को लेकर। जो क्रिश्चियन वोट है उसमें भी इस बार कोशिश है कि ये गठबंधन अपना वोट पाएगा। जो नेता हैं वो ये कह रहे हैं कि निश्चित तौर पर उसमें भी ज्यादा वोट मिलेगा। लेकिन हमें ये देखना होगा कि 2009 और से 2014 में जब भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार बनी तो इसी इलाके में, इसी आदिवासी इलाके में जहां से 37 सीटें आती हैं उनमें 11% की वोटों का उछाल आया था। और अगर वहां पर सेंध मार पाती है कांग्रेस और जेएमएम तो निश्चित तौर पर एक बड़ी स्थिति होगी। दूसरी बात, बहुत संक्षिप्त में ये कहना चाहूंगा कि इन 37 सीटों में 20 सीटें ऐसी हैं जो रिजर्व सीट हैं, एसटी सीट है। इनमें लोकसभा चुनाव में, पिछले लोकसभा चुनाव में अभी जो हुए हैं उसमें निश्चित तौर पर जो जेएमएम और कांग्रेस है उनको 11 सीटों पर बढ़त मिली थी और केवल 9 सीटों पर ही उन असेंबली सीटों में बढ़त मिली थी भारतीय जनता पार्टी को। इस लिहाज से अगर हम देखें तो इन सब चीजों को जोड़कर जेएमएम और कांग्रेस की उम्मीद है कि उनको इस बार जीत हासिल हो सकती है। और सुदेश महतो भी इस बार आजसू अलग से चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं, तो उनका जो वोट है वो डिवाइड होगा, वो किसको नुकसान करेगा इस पर भी लोगों की नजर रहेगी। जो जेवीएम है उसका किस तरह से प्रदर्शन होता है इस पर भी नजर होगी। लेकिन जो ओवरऑल है, जो स्थानीय रिपोर्ट है वो कांग्रेस की वो ये है ग्राउंड रिपोर्ट के लिहाज से कि इस बार सफलता का स्वाद कांग्रेस और जेएमएम को चखने को मिल सकता है। जी,
All right, Ajay Vikram Singh, Kumar Alok and Anuj Yadav, thanks to all of you very much for joining us for the moment and sharing the inputs as of now. We'll of course be coming back to you for regular updates on that. So all the parties are confident of their win. Well, it's only by 9:30 this morning that we'll know what the trends look like. Of course, we'll have more clarity by then and we'll keep getting all the updates on that. Moving on now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has allayed the concerns of Muslims over the amended Citizenship Act and the NRC, saying both have nothing to do with the Indian citizens. He also slammed the opposition for inciting people and trying to divide the country in their bid to target him. The Prime Minister said it is about giving rights to persecuted minorities from neighbouring countries and does not snatch anyone's rights. In a clear justification of having a nationwide national register of citizens, Prime Minister Modi said that the infiltrators never reveal themselves, unlike refugees who never hide their identities. Here's more.
कांग्रेस और अर्बन नक्सलियों द्वारा उड़ाई गई डिटेंशन सेंटर की अफवाहें सरासर झूठ है। जो हिंदुस्तान की मिट्टी के मुसलमान हैं, जिनके पुरखे मां भारती की संतान है, उन पर नागरिकता कानून और एनआरसी दोनों का कोई लेना देना नहीं। हाथ में थमा यह तिरंगा इन लोगों को हिंसा फैलाने वालों के खिलाफ, हथियार उठाने वालों के खिलाफ, आतंकवादी हमले करने वालों के खिलाफ भी आवाज उठाने के लिए प्रेरित करेगा।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi killing two birds with one stone. On the one hand, he busted myths about the Citizenship Amendment Act. On the other, the Prime Minister minced no words while exposing the vested interests who were spreading rumors and inciting violence.
कांग्रेस और अर्बन नक्सलियों द्वारा उड़ाई गई डिटेंशन सेंटर की अफवाहें सरासर झूठ है, बद इरादे वाली है। कुछ लोग सिटीजनशिप अमेंडमेंट एक्ट को गरीबों के ही खिलाफ बताते हैं, कोशिश कर रहे हैं, कह रहे हैं कि जो लोग आएंगे वो यहां के गरीबों का हक छीनने लेंगे। ये जो एक्ट लाया गया है ये उन लोगों पर लागू होगा जो बरसों से भारत में ही रह रहे हैं। किसी नए शरणार्थी को इस कानून का फायदा नहीं मिलेगा।
Addressing a massive Abhar rally at Ramlila grounds, Prime Minister assured the gathering that CAA was only honouring the promise the Government of India made in 1947 and that of Mahatma Gandhi that Sikhs and Hindus living in Pakistan will always be welcome in India. Challenging those who claim to be Dalit rights activists, the Prime Minister said that many of the refugees from Pakistan are Dalits who were being persecuted. So why the resistance to granting them citizenship? He quoted several Congress and left leaders, beginning with former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, who had called for granting citizenship to religiously persecuted refugees in Bangladesh. Former Chief Minister of Assam and senior Congress leader Tarun Gogoi had also written letters to the PM to seek help for them. The Prime Minister said that they made a U-turn overnight when they realized their vote banks were in danger. He also hit out at Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee for seeking a UN referendum on CAA and NRC.
कुछ साल पहले तक यही ममता दीदी संसद में खड़े होकर गुहार लगा रही थी कि बांग्लादेश से आने वाले घुसपैठियों को रोका जाए, वहां से आए पीड़ित शरणार्थियों की मदद की जाए। दीदी अब आपको क्या हो गया? आप क्यों बदल गई? आप क्यों अफवाह फैला रही हो?
The Prime Minister directly addressed the Muslim community, reassuring them that CAB and the NRC will not apply to Muslims of the country, reaching out to students who have taken to the streets in protest. The Prime Minister appealed to them not to destroy public property. He said that the poor and the tax-paying are worst hit by this kind of violence.
भारत के ईमानदार टैक्स पेयर का पैसा, उससे बनी सरकारी संपत्ति, उसे आग में खाक कर दिया गया है। इनके इरादे कैसे हैं ये अब देश भली भांति समझ चुका है। और मैं इन लोगों को कहना चाहता, अगर मोदी को देश की जनता ने बिठाया, ये आपको अगर पसंद नहीं है तो आप मोदी को गाली दो भाई। मोदी का पुतला जलाना है जलाओ, लेकिन देश की संपत्ति मत जलाओ।
Taking on the people who are spreading false rumors about CAA, PM Modi quoted the recent decision on granting ownership rights to residents of unauthorized colonies.
ये लोग किस तरह अपने स्वार्थ के लिए, अपनी राजनीति के लिए किस हद तक जा रहे हैं, ये आपने पिछले हफ्ते भी देखा है। जो बयान दिए गए, जिस तरह लोगों को भड़काया गया, उकसाने वाली बातें कही गई, झूठे वीडियो उच्च स्तर पर बैठे हुए लोगों ने सोशल मीडिया में डाल करके भ्रम फैलाने का, आग फैलाने का गुनाहित कृत्य किया है। क्या जब हमने दिल्ली की सैकड़ों कॉलोनियों को वैध करने का काम किया तो क्या किसी से पूछा था कि आपका धर्म क्या है, आपकी आस्था क्या है, आप किस पार्टी को वोट देते हैं, आप किस पार्टी के समर्थक हैं?
Prime Minister Modi hailed the sacrifice made by police personnel, reminding the protesters of their sacrifices for the nation since independence. He closed leading the massive gathering in chants of unity in diversity.
विविधता में एकता, भारत की विशेषता, विविधता में एकता, भारत की विशेषता.
with Shailendra Mishra and Girish Nishana. Bureau Report, DD News.
Prime Minister Modi said that ever since his government has strengthened its relations with the Muslim countries as never before.
जो इस्लामिक वर्ल्ड है, हमारे जो गल्फ के देश हैं, उनके साथ भारत के संबंध मौजूदा दौर में भारत के इतिहास में सबसे बेहतरीन आज हमारे संबंध है। आज भारत तमाम देशों के साथ अपने संबंध मजबूत करने के लिए निरंतर काम कर रहा है। फिलिस्तीन हो, ईरान हो, सऊदी अरब हो, यूएई हो या फिर जॉर्डन, तमाम देशों के साथ भारत के रिश्ते आज एक नई ऊंचाई को छू रहे हैं।
The Prime Minister said that with Bangladesh, India has resolved the issues which had remained unresolved for the past 40 years.
साथियों, बांग्लादेश के साथ हमारे संबंधों में जितनी प्रगाढ़ता आज आई है, वो वर्षों बाद हुई है। बांग्लादेश के साथ मिलकर भारत बंटवारे के समय से चली आ रही समस्याओं को सुलझा रहा है। जमीन को लेकर विवाद हो, कनेक्टिविटी हो, रेलवे का काम हो, नए जलमार्ग हो, ब्रॉडबैंड का विस्तार हो, बांग्लादेश के साथ हम कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर आज चल रहे हैं। ये सारी बातें कांग्रेस और उसके साथियों को पच नहीं रही है।
And here are the 5 major takeaways from Prime Minister Modi's address.
दिल्ली के 2000 से ज्यादा सरकारी बंगले तो खाली कराए ही, साथ साथ दिल्ली के 40 लाख से ज्यादा गरीबों मध्यम वर्ग के लोगों को उनके घर का हक भी दे दिया। उनके वीआईपी उनको मुबारक, मेरे वीआईपी तो आप ही लोग हैं। टेक्नोलॉजी की मदद से दिल्ली की 1700 से ज्यादा कॉलोनियों की बाउंड्री को चिन्हित करने का काम पूरा किया जा चुका है। इतना ही नहीं, 1200 से ज्यादा कॉलोनियों के नक्शे भी पोर्टल पर डाले जा चुके हैं। कॉलोनियों के नियमितीकरण का ये फैसला घर और जमीन के अधिकार से जुड़ा तो है ही, ये दिल्ली के बिजनेस, यहां के कारोबार को भी गति देने वाला। दिल्ली के चारों ओर पेरिफेरल एक्सप्रेसवे का निर्माण किया गया है। ये एक्सप्रेसवे भी बरसों से अटका लटका भटका पड़ा था। इसे पूरा करने का काम भी हमारी सरकार ने किया। अब इसके बन जाने से रोजाना 30-40 हजार ट्रक अब वो दिल्ली के भीतर नहीं आते हैं, वो बाहर ही बाहर निकल जाते हैं। बीते 5 वर्षों में दिल्ली में सैकड़ों नए सीएनजी स्टेशन लगाए गए हैं। यहां जो उद्योग धंधे चल रहे हैं, उनमें से आधों को पीएनजी आधारित बनाया जा चुका है। इसके अलावा हजारों ईंट भट्ठों को नई तकनीक से जोड़ा गया है। आज दिल्ली में देश भर में सबसे अधिक वाटर प्यूरिफायर यानी कि पानी को शुद्ध करने वाली मशीनें रोजाना बिकती हैं। अधिकांश जगहों पर नल से या तो पानी आता ही नहीं है और जो पानी आता भी है उस पर लोगों को विश्वास नहीं है।
Moving on now, the 66th National Film Awards will be presented today at a function in New Delhi. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu will give away the awards. Gujarati movie Hellaro will be awarded the Best Feature Film. Bollywood actors Ayushmann Khurrana and Vicky Kaushal have been selected for Best Actor Award for their roles in Andhadhun and Uri respectively. Kirti Suresh will get the Best Actress Award for her portrayal of yesteryear star Savitri in Telugu film Mahanati. Marathi movie Pani has won the award for Best Film Environment Conservation and Preservation. Kannada film Ondala Eradella will get Nargis Dutt Award for the Best Feature Film on National Integration. Sunrise and the Secret Life of Frogs, directed by Vibha Bakshi, will receive the award for the Best Non-Feature Film. Uttarakhand will be awarded as the most film-friendly state. In news coming in, at least 9 people were killed and 3 others injured after a fire erupted in a cloth godown in North Delhi's Kirari area in the early hours today. The blaze has been brought under control and the injured have been admitted to a hospital. Today, crores of poor families of the country are benefiting from Ayushman Bharat scheme. With the help of the scheme, specialist health facilities are being available free of cost to people in every corner of the country. The Kolar District Hospital in Karnataka was conferred the Ayushman Bharat Award for serving people under the scheme. Let's see this report.
Kolar District Hospital in Karnataka has been conferred the Ayushman Bharat Award by the Government of India. Kolar falls in the backward districts of Karnataka. This hospital has the highest number of surgeries in the state under the Ayushman scheme. More than 3,000 people have been treated in this hospital in the last 1 year. Pooja, the beneficiary of the scheme, says that she had complained of stomachache for several months. She was unable to afford expensive treatment due to lack of money. Today, with the help of Ayushman Yojana, Pooja got a new life. Not only did she have free surgery, but was also given free medicines.
I was suffering with stomachache for several months. I underwent abdominal surgery at this hospital. I got free treatment with health card received under Ayushman Bharat scheme. Now my health is improving.
I had a cyst in my uterus. I underwent a surgery to remove it. I did not have to pay anything for the surgery as I had an Ayushman card. It saved my money and proved to be helpful as well.
First back pain
I was suffering from backache for years. The doctor advised me to have surgery. My operation became possible only due to Ayushman Bharat scheme. Now my health is fine and my back problem is gone.
The district hospital in Kolar is an inspiration for other hospitals in the country. The fame of their hospital has reached Bihar. A team of Bihar government recently visited the hospital and was impressed with the way it was functioning and gave it a certificate. Now this hospital is feeling proud after winning the Ayushman Bharat Award from the Government of India and is now working with more conviction and commitment to implement the scheme. Bureau Report, DD News.
And moving on now to some weather news. The cold wave conditions continue to prevail in North India. In Delhi, the maximum temperature was settled at 7 notches below normal at 14.6 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 7.4 degrees Celsius. The temperature is likely to fall to 5 degrees Celsius by Thursday. Churu in Rajasthan recorded a minimum temperature of 4.9 degrees Celsius, while it was 9 degrees in Jaipur. Narnaul in Haryana shivered at 4.5 degrees Celsius, that's 2 degrees below normal, as cold continued to sweep Haryana and Punjab. In Punjab, Ludhiana was the coldest place, recording a low of 4.8 degrees Celsius, that's 2 notches below normal. Amritsar recorded a low of 7 degrees, while Patiala's minimum settled at 7.4 degrees Celsius. Chandigarh recorded an above normal minimum temperature of 10 degrees Celsius. The minimum temperature in most parts of Kashmir rose marginally, bringing some respite from the shivering cold in the valley. Gulmarg in North Kashmir was the coldest place in the valley, with a minimum temperature of minus 7.6 degrees Celsius. Ladakh continued to be gripped by intense cold wave as Leh recorded a low of minus 9.9 degrees Celsius. Dras in Kargil recorded minus 21.6 degrees Celsius. Moving on now to some international news. Afghanistan's President Ashraf Ghani has secured a second term, narrowly scoring an outright win in the preliminary polling results, but his main rival immediately vowed to challenge the tally. After months of political limbo and bitter allegations of fraud and corruption in the polls, Afghanistan's Independent Election Commission said Ghani had won 50.6% of the votes. In a televised speech on Sunday, Ghani welcomed the result and said the country was now on the right path towards prosperity and development. He also promised to serve the Afghans equally. Meanwhile, Afghanistan's chief executive Abdullah Abdullah in a statement said he did not accept the preliminary results. He is expected to file an appeal before the final result is announced. The election result comes at a critical time for Afghanistan as the US is showing more interest in negotiating a peace settlement with the Taliban to end a war that has dragged on for more than 18 years now. Global watchdog for terror financing, the Financial Action Task Force, has sought more clarifications and data from Pakistan on actions taken against madrasas belonging to proscribed outfit after Islamabad submitted a report to it detailing steps taken by the government to curb terrorism and money laundering. The Paris-based Action Task Force, which kept Pakistan on the grey list for an extended period till February next year, had warned in October that Islamabad would be put on the black list if it did not comply with the remaining 22 points in a list of 27 questions. 18 Indians abducted by pirates from a commercial vessel in the Nigerian coast on 3rd December have been released. The Indian mission in Nigeria, in a tweet, has thanked all the stakeholders involved in the safe release of the abducted Indians. The Indian nationals were abducted from a Hong Kong flagged vessel off the Bonny Island after a group of pirates took control of it. The mission had taken out with the Nigerian government the abduction of the Indian crew of the vessel. Turkish President Erdogan has said that Turkey cannot handle a fresh wave of migrants from Syria. The statement came as warning to European countries after fresh violence in northwest part of Syria. Syrian and Russian forces have intensified their bombardment of targets in Idlib town, which will prompt a wave of refugees towards Turkey. Erdogan further said that more than 80,000 people were currently on the move from Idlib to Turkey. He confirmed that a Turkish delegation would go to Moscow on 23rd December to discuss the situation in Idlib. Turkey is also seeking international support for plans to settle 1 million Syrians in part of northeast Syria. In Australia, fire crews have continued to battle ferocious bushfires across the nation, which has ravaged towns in New South Wales and South Australia. Since September, Australia's bushfire emergency has killed at least 9 people, destroyed hundreds of houses and scorched millions of hectares of land in New South Wales, South Australia, Western Australia and Queensland. Residents are currently not allowed to return to the town amid safety concerns. An unknown number of houses have been destroyed. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Scott Morrison warned the deadly bushfire crisis and said it will be curbed before Christmas. However, 200 fires still remain burning in several states. 35 people were hurt in a 63-vehicle chain reaction crash on a foggy and icy stretch of Virginia Highway on Sunday. All the westbound lanes of Interstate 64 in York County, Virginia, about 50 miles southeast of Richmond, remained closed on Sunday afternoon after the incident. Fog and icy conditions were present on the road at the time of the accident. The police said that the injuries ranged from minor to life-threatening. Moving on now to sports news. In cricket, India beat West Indies in third ODI by 4 wickets to win the 3-match series 2-1 at Cuttack on Sunday. Chasing the victory target of 316 runs set by West Indies, India chased the target for the loss of 6 wickets in 48.4 overs. This was India's 10th successive series win over the West Indies.
Chasing a target of 316 runs put up by Windies, India openers Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul started on a brilliant note, smashing Windies bowlers for boundaries, piling up 122-run stand for the first wicket. Apart from openers, Rohit and Rahul's brilliant opening for India, Virat Kohli's magnificent knock-off 85 off 81 also played a pivotal role along with KL Rahul for second wicket, bringing up 45 runs. In the 16th over, both openers reached 100-run stand for the first wicket. KL Rahul also went on to score his 50 in the 17th over. He has been in scintillating form, especially in the second half of this year. However, the dangerous partnership was broken when Rohit was caught behind by keeper Hope in 22nd over in holder's spell. India's first wicket fell at 122. Rohit's knock-off 63 off 63 included 8 fours and a 1-6. After Rohit's departure, skipper Kohli came in and along with Rahul stitched another 45 runs for the second wicket. But next in lineup was Rahul to go when Joseph scalped him, caught behind by Hope in 30th over. Rahul 77 off 89 with 8 fours and a 6. However, Virat Kohli kept his cool, keeping his wicket intact and played a sensible innings, staying firm at the other end, but wickets kept falling at regular intervals. After Rahul's departure, there was small partnership of 21 runs between Kohli and Iyer for third wicket. For fourth wicket, 13 runs between Kohli and Pant. For fifth wicket, Kohli and Jadhav added 27 runs. In the 37th over, Kohli also completed his 55th ODI 50 when he took 1 run in Paul's spell. Jadeja and Kohli added 58 runs for the 6th wicket, but Kohli's magnificent innings of 85 of 81, in which 9 fours, came to an end in 47th over when Kemo Paul scalped his wicket, but the damage was already done by Kohli. However, in the 49th over's 5th ball, Kemo Paul overstepped, fetching India 1 run of no ball and sealing the series 2-1. Earlier, Nicholas Pooran and Kieron Pollard hit attacking half-centuries to power the West Indies to 315 for 5 in the third ODI. Pooran scored 89 runs off 63 balls and Pollard, who scored 74 runs remaining not out, put on 135 runs for the 5th wicket as the West Indies put up a challenging total after being in trouble at 144 for 4 in Cuttack. Putting into bat first, West Indies got off to a cautious start but exploded towards the end. India seemed in control of proceeding till the 40th over when the score was 197 runs for the loss of 4 wickets, but 118 runs came in the last 10 overs and 77 in the last 5 overs as Windies put up a competitive score on the board. This is India's 10th successive bilateral series win against West Indies. Sports Desk, DD News.
Posing in front of the banner, another title, the 10th.
And let's now move on, get you a look at what the national dailies are carrying this morning in a segment, The Morning Print. We are beginning first with the news from the Pioneer, and this is the news that's been carried by every national daily this week. Today, in fact, and this is talking about Prime Minister Modi clearing the air on citizenship and the NRC, saying Muslims have nothing to fear, no talks in government over nationwide NRC. Congress, urban Naxal spreading rumours, Didi changed stand. In fact, related news that we're getting you from Indian Express as well. Prime Minister Modi saying no talk of NRC at all. Lies being spread about detention centres as well. He in fact also said that children of the soil need not worry. He told the Muslims, in fact, saying that now that some protesters are tricolour in hand, I hope they will raise their voice against Khan and Pakistan-sponsored terror. Moving on now to Hindustan Times, the Financial Action Task Force seeks more data on Pakistan action against terrorism. Well, what next is that the next FATF meeting is scheduled 21st to 24th of January, where Pakistan will be given a chance to defend the points in the report. Now, the FATF's joint group has sent 150 questions to Pakistan in response to the country's reply to 22 questions. Moving on now to Economic Times, and this news is about companies under IBC process may get the GST relief. The government may allow companies undergoing resolution under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code to pay the current levies of goods and services tax without the mandatory payment of past dues. This will remove a hurdle in the bankruptcy resolution process. The Corporate Affairs Ministry and the Department of Revenue officials have begun talks on the matter, and a framework is likely to be unveiled soon. And towards the end, we're getting a news from the Times of India about Rohit Virat Shami top 2019 charts as India win the series 2-1. And this is talking about, of course, their performances. Rohit Sharma slammed 63 to aggregate 2,442 runs in the international cricket this year. He even broke Sana Jasurya's record set in 1997. And also, in fact, talking about Mohammad Shami, he took 42 wickets in 21 ODIs this year, the highest by any bowler in the world. And Virat Kohli, who looks set to finish 2019 as the highest run scorer in the world across all the formats, that is the Test, ODI and the T20 International combined for the 4th year in a row. With that, it's a wrap on the morning print for now. Let's move on now to our next segment, the history of the day, to take a look at significance of this day in the past.
On this day, 1902, former Prime Minister and farmers' leader Chaudhry Charan Singh was born in Meerut. Charan Singh entered politics as part of the independence movement. He became particularly notable in Uttar Pradesh from the 1950s for drafting and ensuring the passage of revolutionary land reform laws in India. On the same day, 1972, over 10,000 people were killed after a series of powerful earthquakes ripped through the Nicaraguan capital, Managua. Fire started by earthquake burnt out of control. Also, water supply was cut off in the state. In 1986, same day, the experimental airplane Voyager, piloted by Dick Rutan and Gina Yiga, completed its first non-stop around-the-world flight without refueling. The airplane took off from Edwards Air Force Base in California and landed safely back. On this day in 1995, more than 540 people, including 170 children, were killed in a deadly fire incident in Sirsa in Haryana. The incident occurred when a tent was torched during a year-ender party near the children's school. On the same day in 2004, former Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao passed away in New Delhi. His ascendancy to the Prime Ministership was politically significant as he was the first non-Hindi speaking holder of the office.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi remembered Chaudhry Charan Singh on his Jayanti today. In a tweet, the Prime Minister said, I quote, unwavering when it came to safeguarding the rights of hardworking farmers, Charan Singh ji also worked tirelessly for the empowerment of the marginalized. He was at the forefront of strengthening India's democratic fabric, unquote. And let's now take a look at the important events listed for today.
President Ramnath Kovind will visit Puducherry to attend 27th convocation of the Pondicherry University. President will be on a 2-day visit to the Union Territory. This will be his first visit after assuming the high office. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu will give away the awards at 66th National Film Awards function in New Delhi. Union Minister for Information and Broadcasting Prakash Javadekar and other senior dignitaries will be present on the occasion. The 5th edition of Army Technology Seminar is being organized by Indian Army on technologies for non-contact warfare in New Delhi. The keynote address will be given by Chief of Army Staff General Bipin Rawat. The Delhi High Court is scheduled to hear an Enforcement Directorate plea for cancellation of anticipatory bail granted to Robert Vadra and Manoj Arora in a money laundering case.
In just a week, we'll be ringing in New Year and a new decade as well. But before saying goodbye to the year 2019, we'll give you a quick look at the top political events happened in 2019. The events that will be selected on the basis of people's poll. The voting starts today at 1 in the afternoon on Twitter and the Facebook page of Doordarshan News and DD India. Take a look. So we hope that you will also participate in that poll, and of course we'll be getting you all that that's made to the top of this year, of course, in our year-end specials as well. But moving on now to Good News India story of the day: encouraging behavioral change, fulfilling the task of waste management and Swachhata, and feeding the hungry all at the same time is what this story is all about. It's a unique initiative, the Swachhata Waste for Food Cafe in Meerut. Tumul Kakkar reports. Take a look.
Nanku has received his meal once again and he's happy. Nanku is happy because he's earned his food after sorting out waste.
आधे किलो प्लास्टिक पे बताया गया कि जो है 1 प्लेट खाना मिलेगा, 1 किलो प्लास्टिक पे तुम्हें 2 प्लेट खाना मिलेगा, 2 किलो प्लास्टिक पे तुम्हें 3 प्लेट खाना मिलेगा। ऐसे खाना हमें 2 महीने से मिलता है और खाने के बदले हम कूड़ा देते हैं।
Some youth in Meerut have taken up a unique initiative. It is a Swachhata Waste for Food Cafe campaign. The food is an incentive and not wages. This cafe gives new momentum to the Prime Minister's Swachh Bharat campaign.
जब प्रधानमंत्री ने स्वच्छता अभियान शुरू करा तो ये देखा गया कि भाई बहुत सारा कूड़ा इधर उधर पड़ा रहता है और उसमें क्या होता है कि वो गंदगी ही करता है हर जगह, लेकिन हम उससे कुछ अर्निंग भी कर सकते हैं। जो गरीब लोग हैं उनका पेट भी भर सकते हैं। तो इसी सोच को लेकर हमने नीव, उद्गम और स्वच्छ मेरठ ने एक कैंपेन चलाया कि भाई क्यों ना हम इस जो कूड़ा कचरा है इसे भी साफ़ कर दें और उससे जो गरीब लोग हैं, स्लम एरिया में रहते हैं, जो कूड़ा बीनते हैं, उनका भी पेट भर जाए।
The effort is small but in the right direction. Every step counts to keep the country clean, and it helps that at the same time the hungry are fed. Tumul Kakkar's report from Meerut for Good News India, DD News.
And let's now take a look at the weather conditions in your city for today. And that's all in this edition of the Breakfast News. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. But before we go today, we are leaving you the glimpses of the Kerala residents in Santa's costumes marching down the street with the band playing carols. Take a look at those visuals and we wish you a great day ahead. Thanks for being with us.